Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry that I'm very late today. It is time for the early morning get up, and the host, the Adrian Wiggins, is here, and so very late. I apologize to you all for that. For those who are looking forward to me at a specific time, I am running myself to a place where I didn't want to be, but I'm here. I am here, ready to get our day started off in positivity, ready to move and groove. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Vincent. It's going on, but I'm here. I made it. Pray for me, y'all. It's some things going on. Just pray. Today we'll get through today without having to end up in the E or the R, and I can get through and do what it is that I'm supposed to do in this day. My body right now just feels really drained. So again, we're still pressing, we're still going, we're still moving and grooving until where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to be doing, where we're supposed to be. So I'm praying, as you guys are praying with me, for strength today. I am excited just because I have opened up my eyes to see another day, and then I have purpose. I am opening up my eyes today to see that I have things that are going before me that are making every crooked place straight, and I thank God for making every crooked place straight. Hey, Lo, good morning. I don't know, in the interim of whatever's going on in me, like I said, just continue to keep me up, lifted before the Lord. And I'll get through it. We're going to make it happen. And as on this Sunday morning, I have my wonderful daughter that's driving, so I don't have to. So don't worry. I'm in a seatbelt, but I'm not driving. She's driving. Alice is in the back. You see her with her mask. So we're doing this. Looking like it's going to be a beautiful day. It's a bit chilly, but it is. Look, still the sun is out. The skies are blue. There's no rain. I guess what's weird about this for me is that I'm not sick like that, like a cold or flu. I don't feel like that, but the way that I feel is not 1,000% like I want to. So, like I said, in the way that I feel drained or the way that I feel down, just again, something that I'm going to shake off, because I definitely have to do and please and praise God 100% to my capacity. So as I go get the word and get filled, as I go and hear something that's going to rejuvenate my spirit, as I go to hear my uplifting today, and just continue as wherever you are, wherever you go. Really?
This seems so...
It's not. I'm sorry, y'all. You in the middle of the street.
Don't say anything.
You're in the middle of the street.
Up there.
Sorry. Yeah, yes, I would be glad to do that as well, because going to sleep is what is happens periodically, but the rest part keeps missing me. So whatever it is, like I said, that's going on. We'll figure it out. I'll try to get some soup today, or some vegetable soup or something, to try to kick me into gear. I pray that helps. Vegetables help or whatever it is I have to do, that it'll get me to where I need to be. So again, my apologies for being so very late, but we are looking forward to a wonderful day. If you are going out into your services and you're going into an actual building, make sure you are taking care of yourself and others. Again, continue to make sure you're clean, wash your hands and whatnot, and then make sure you still have your mask and everything come equipped with what you're supposed to, because everybody ain't doing what you're doing. So make sure you have your mask. Make sure that you stay in 6 feet, some of them 10, depending on who it is. I've been walking around some places, and I try to go to Whole Foods, Martin. I try to go look for the alkaline water, and I try to go look for all the healthy stuff they told me to go get. Well, I ain't see none of that. So I went. It just, I didn't see none of the stuff that I was supposed to be looking for to help me get in order, so I went to go look, but I didn't see the water. I saw some water, but not the water that I was told to get. I saw some things, but not the things I was told to get. But then again, I also realized that a lot of the things that they wanted at Whole Foods, they also wanted a whole lot of money. So maybe that's why they call Whole Food, because they wanted a whole lot of money for the food they were selling. And I understand that most of it is organic and whatnot, but for those prices, I grow my own stuff. I'm just saying, it might just be me, Martin. Might not be everybody, but it might just be me. But there was a whole lot going on in Whole Foods, so we didn't really get any anything that we really went out there to do. I do thank God I haven't been exposed to COVID to my knowledge. Again, I do stay home a lot. I do stay amongst people that I'm with every day, and we don't really go out to amongst a lot of people. But, so I thank God for that. But just, everything else that's going on inside of me is trying to make me feel like the stuff that's going on the inside of me, and I don't like it at all. The medicines and stuff like that, and I try to go through and get away from not get away from, but the side effects for the medication. Sometimes I don't know what they are. Sometimes they change from day to day. Sometimes, the side effects is mood swings. Sometimes the side effects is just me being drowsy or tired. Sometimes the side effects hit me to where I'm nauseous, or sometimes it just depends on the day. It just depends on what happens. It just depends on, I guess, my body makeup at that particular time. I don't know. But again, we are still going to press forward, because I do know that God is a healer. I do know that I am delivered. You don't have to drive this slow. The speed limit is 55. So, again, y'all, at the interim of all of this stuff trying to go on, it's not going to bring me down long. If it tries to take me down, Martin, I'm going to get up swinging. So, like I said, even yesterday, I felt somewhat okay, but now even today it's trying to make me feel heavy, and I don't like feeling heavy. But anyway, I don't want to feel heavy. I read the paper. That's why I know what the symptoms are now. But reading the paper, it's still gonna happen. But I know what they are now. I know the side effects or whatnot. But if I still got to take the medicine, the paper don't really do nothing. I still got to take the stinking medicine. And so, again, yes, I agree. Touching and agreeing with that, Vincent, that the healing and restoration is here on the way, all of that. Because I definitely need to be at 100% in order to do the will that I am supposed to be doing. Being able to encourage the next person to be able to know that it is going to be all right, that everything is going to be all right, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what it seems. And it may seem dark, and it may seem dreary. It may seem as if things are not going the way that they should. It may seem that things are going the opposite of the way that you want them to. Yeah, believe me, I know it. I live it every single day, but I do know that God is who He is, and that He does what He says, and that He is my righteousness, and He is my help. He's my strength. He's my calm. He's the calm in my storm. And guess what? Sometimes He may even be my storm, so He can take me through to what I'm doing next, and take me to where I'm going next. And I can only do what I can do best, and that's to lean, depend, and rely on Him. I got to trust Him in this season. I got to trust Him in this hour. I got to trust Him no matter how I feel. I still must trust who He is and what He does, and that He does it through me. I must still trust that I still have to have that testimony for somebody that might not be able to see past themselves. I got to have that testimony for those who think that it's over. I still have to have that testimony for those that feel like they can't make it another day. I'm here just to let you know that you can do it, and you can get up, and you can grow up, and that way you can show up for yourself, show up for your destiny, show up for your purpose, show up for who God has made you in this season and in this time and in this hour. God has not forgotten you. He has not forsaken you. Have not been forsook. You have not. You have been right in the path of where He has called you to be. He has put you right where you're supposed to be, because how can you trust Him only when you're happy? How can you trust Him only when you got money in the bank? How can you trust Him only when you got money in your pocket? How can you trust Him when you got food in the cupboard? How can you just trust Him when everything is going right? But you got to be able to trust God when things don't look the way that they should. You got to be able to trust Him when your health is not 100%. You got to trust Him when there's no food in the cupboard. You got to trust Him. Vincent, sometimes when the ice trays is talking to the water at the bottom of your refrigerator, and that's the only thing that they can see. Sometimes you got to trust Him when you don't even have butter in your refrigerator. Everybody have butter, but even if you don't have butter in your refrigerator, you got to trust Him for whatever it is that you need, want, and or desire. You got to trust Him for the things that you don't see. You got to trust Him past yourself. You got to trust Him past the things that are trying to stop you, block you, and keep you from being able to be happy in every state that you're in. Because that's all it is. It's just a test of your faith. It's just a test to see what you're going to do. It's just a test to see if you're going to start doubting God because it doesn't look like you thought it should. That did nothing. It doesn't look like the way you thought it should. It doesn't feel like the way you thought it should. And sometimes you want to say, God, this is not what I planned, or God, this is not where I thought I was supposed to be at this time in my life. And God, I know you said that you are here, but I don't see you. God, I know you say you're here, but I don't feel you. And God, I know you said that you are here, but it looks like I'm by myself. It feels like I'm by myself, and I'm reaching out for an anchor. And God, I can't find that anchor in you right now. God, I need you to show yourself to me. I need you to show yourself strong on me. God, I need you to show me that you're here. You have never left me nor forsake me. And I understand that, but God, right now I feel like I need your presence a little bit more today. I feel like I need to feel your voice right now, God. I know you can't really feel a voice, but I know the voice from God. I can feel it within my sanctified soul. I can feel it on the inside of me. I can feel it. So that I know that I have a comforter, and I know that you promised me that you are going to be there with me always. But sometimes, God, I know it feels a little different today. It feels a little like some things are going wrong, and it feels a little like I'm taking it personal, God. I feel like in this moment I happen to take it personal because it seems like it's personally happening to me. So since I feel that way, God, I need to feel your comfort. I need to feel your hug. I need to feel your love. I need to feel your arms wrapped around me, telling me that it's going to be okay, God. I need you to show me that it's going to turn out better than it ever has. I need you to show me, God, in this moment, in this minute, in this season, God, that everything is going to be all right. Because as I go through every day, it doesn't feel like it's all right. As I go through every day, it doesn't seem like it's all right. As I go through every day, it does not play out to be all right for me, God. I know I have death all around me, and I got people getting sick all around me, and I got my family issues to worry about. I got money issues to worry about, and I got my hope in you that is trying to be tested at this moment. And God, I don't feel like being tested in this moment because I've been tested for a long time, God, and I just need you to show up, God, and show me who you are in me. Because sometimes I doubt myself, God. Sometimes I doubt if I'm good enough. Sometimes I doubt if I'm doing the purpose. Sometimes I doubt if I'm doing the will. Sometimes I doubt if I'll please you. And in the minute, in the moment, in the seconds that I doubt that I please you, God, I need your comfort and your reassurance in my life, in my mind, in my heart. God, I need it in my soul and in my spirit. I need you to lift me to a place that only you can. I need you to build me to only the place that you can. I need you to walk me through only the places that you can, God. Because in this moment, in this minute, in this second, and in this season, I know that I got to be more than I'm capable of. I got to do past my best. I got to do better than my best in this season. I got to do better than the way that I think. I got to do better than the way that I feel. I got to do better than what's on the inside of me right now. Because what's on the inside of me is trying to make me defeated. What's on the inside of me is trying to tell me that I am not doing right. And what's on the inside of me telling me somewhere along the line I must have failed. That I must have failed you in my faith. I must have failed you in trusting you. I must have failed you somewhere along the lines. And that's why I live the way that I do, because there's failure somewhere. But we all know that the devil is a lie. And I know that every time that he tries to come up and bring that heifer back, and I try to tell her every single time, that every time she tries to make me feel that I'm less than who God called me to be, that it's time for me to speak up and speak out into what God said about me. It's time for me to get into the word and tell the devil what the word says. Not only tell him what it says, stand on what it says. Not only stand on what it says, believe what it says. Not only believe what it says, but live what it says. Not only the fact that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world, but that I'm more than a conqueror. I am healed. I am worth it. I am available. I am needed in this atmosphere, in this season. I am needed. I am wanted. I am desired. I am here for a point and a purpose, and that is to do the will of my Father. That is to be here to do the will of my Father, so somebody else can know that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Don't let the devil get into your mind so much that he makes you feel like you don't belong in God's arms, that he makes you feel like you are not doing the purpose, that he makes you feel like that you're on an island of Patmos all by yourself, and there's nobody to talk to, there's nobody to depend on, there's nobody to rescue you, there's nobody to help you. But there is somebody, and that somebody is Jesus. And because of who he is, and because of the love that he has, and because of the love that he's showing, and because of all that he does, come on, y'all, we got to be able to believe God in this moment, in this minute, and in this season. We got to be able to believe him past the way we feel. We got to be able to believe him no matter what it looks like. As you continue to go, as you continue to grow, as you continue to make things happen, make life happen, as you continue to do that, trust the God that's in you. Trust the one that's leading you and guiding you and helping you to get along the way. Trust him. to be able to show you better than you've ever seen before. Trust him to show you through those dark clouds. Trust him to show you through and past all those storms. Trust him to be able to get you on the other side of that storm that you're going through right now. Whether that storm is in your mind, whether that storm is in your heart, whether that storm is being brought about by the people that are in your circle. Make sure you check your circle, baby, because everybody that's in it doesn't want to see you make it. Everybody that's in you, in that circle with you, doesn't want to see you go on. Make sure that you are capable and possible to go to your next on purpose. Capable and possible to do better on purpose. Capable and possible to do what God called you to in this time, this season, in this moment. Man, you can make it. You can do anything but fail. Put God first. Make you a priority. Take the time to get your mental stability together. Take time to get your mind right. Take the time so that you don't fall by the wayside. Take the time so that the devil doesn't have anything in you. Take the time to get rid of the hate, to get rid of the unnecessary frustration, to get rid of the things that are building you to be somebody mean and evil and nasty for no reason. Let go of the people that have hurt you. Let go of the thing that has hurt you. Get rejuvenated and let God heal you. Let him heal you where you hurt. Let him heal you where you failed. Let him heal you where you didn't think you were hurt. Be able to do that. Be able to do that. And as you do that, it's a testimony. It's a test of your faith, and it's a testimony that you will have that will help somebody else to be able to get through their day. That will help somebody be able to get through their week. That will help somebody get through their month. That will help somebody get through. And that's your job, to help us get through. Get through to our next. Get through to our destiny. Get through to more. Do your very best. Do your very best to live out loud and to live the way God wanted you to. Help him help you be the best version of yourself. You do more than what you've ever thought possible, because you are possible. In this minute, moment, second, in this season, y'all, know that God loves you. And I know it seems hard. Sometimes it seems more difficult than you would ever thought possible, but it's doable. Because believe me, somebody else is fighting a battle worse than yours. Somebody else is living with less than what you're living with. Somebody else has been battling the thing in their mind for 30, 40 years, and they don't know how to take care of it. They don't know how to do better because they don't know God. And so the only thing they're doing is wrestling with those demons every single day. Where are you going? Every single day they have to fight and wrestle these demons that they haven't put in perspective because they don't know what to do. But when you know better, you ought to do better. So let God live in you. Let him be the treasure of your heart. Seek him, and the rest will fall in place. I know sometimes it may be easier said than done, baby, but it's definitely doable. Seek him first. You can't go that way. Keep straight. Seek him first, and all that you do, make sure that you are available. Make sure that you are usable. Make sure that you are all the things that you need to be, so God can be able to put his hand on you the way that he can, the way that he should, so he can show you. So he can show you the right way to go and the right way to be and the way that you can overcome some things. Because you are more than an overcomer. You are more than a conqueror. You have this that's going to help you get to your next. You have this on the inside of you, that gift that he put inside of you. You have that so that he can work a work that only he can. Let him work through you. Let him work in you. Let him be able to do it, y'all. As you continue to go, as you continue to grow, know for a surety that you're okay. Continue to tell yourself, even if it don't feel like it, Vincent, tell yourself you're okay. Tell yourself that God got you. Every single day, remind yourself of who you are. Remind yourself of who you are in him. It's this way. Oh my God.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
You don't drive like it.
You want me to go into
I want you to know that stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Do what it is that you can do to keep yourself prayed up. Sometimes all it takes is just a word. Sometimes it takes a song. Sometimes it takes just talking to that person that you just need to talk to. Sometimes it just talks and takes just that for you to be able to show God that you got time for him. Show him that you got time for him. Show him that you have time for him. Don't just get up and show up just because you need something. Sometimes you just need to show God that you love him. Just spend time with him just because he's God. Not just because you want something. Not because you need something. Not because you need a healing. Not because you need a deliverance. Not because your sister asked for prayer. Not because your brother asked for prayer. But just because he's God. Sometimes you want to be loved on without an ulterior motive. Sometimes you want to just be loved on because you're lovable. Sometimes you just want a hug. Sometimes you just want to be held. Sometimes you just want.
Don't you need gas? I'm just
You just need that. And as you need that, continue to trust, depend, and rely on who he is. Again, everything works out. Everything is going to work for the good to those who are called according to his purpose. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but it's doable, y'all. Sometimes it gets frustrating. It's doable. Sometimes it gets hard, but it's doable. Make it happen today. For you, for everything that's attached to you. Everything attached to you is going to win. Be able to believe God in this season. I love y'all to life. Like this, share this, comment. Remember about the broadcast on Wednesday, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And remember about the subscribing to the YouTube page.
whenever you're ready.
I love you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. And I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day, everybody.